So the European Union for last about 7-8 years was desperate to sign readmission agreement with Ukraine so that Ukraine would accept every single person being illegal on EU territory with any proof that this person crossed Ukraine on his or her way to Europe. So they struggled for it. I mean, the EU struggled for it for maybe about 7 years, and last year they succeeded. The readmission agreement was signed by Ukraine and ratified. There is a 3 years period of adaptation to this agreement, so now people are not sent back yet to Ukraine. On its side, the EU promised to give money for improved border guard service for new detention centers being constructed in Ukraine, and also promised to make better the visa regime, to make it easier for Ukrainian nationals to go to the EU countries. Well, border guard service, they do trainings and they submit equipment to Ukrainian border guard service for years now. It's important. Ukraine is a buffer state, so they need, good border buffer state anyway. They give money to new detention centers, and this Chernihiv detention center is the best example of it. But with easing in of visa regime and easing in of access of Ukrainian nationals to the EU, it never happened. They never followed it. Whether it is in the interest of Ukrainian nationals, or people who live in Ukraine, and whether it is in, I'm not sure, whether it is in interest of migrants and specifically refugees, no, definitely not. Ukraine is a buffer state, and this also puts a question mark on the whole perspective of Ukraine's membership in the EU. The EU needs a buffer state on the east, and next to the east is Russia. It will be a buffer state for years to come. It's some kind of gray zone. So this is what it seems like to me.
Die zunehmenden Maßnahmen der Überwachung und des staatlichen Eingriffs in die Privatsphäre aller Menschen in der EU finden im behördlichen Umgang mit Migrantinnen ihre Zuspitzung. Trotzdem, Migration in die EU findet statt. Politische Entscheidungen bestimmen jedoch die Umstände, die Menschen auf dem Weg nach Europa auf sich nehmen müssen. Die offizielle Darstellung der EU stellt die Grenz- und Migrationspolitik unter das Motto Europa als Raum der Freiheit, der Sicherheit und des Rechts. Was für eine Freiheit ist damit gemeint? Sicherheit für wen? Und wessen Rechte?